Galio is fine versus the Maokai. It's a bit of a wet noodle fight, but it's AP versus Galio, so Galio's okay with that one. It's not as good as Into the Rumble, but hey, you'll take it. This is kind of my issue they had in Game 3 as well. You have an initial good idea, but you kind of get lost in the sauce a little bit. Oh, we will survive the level 1 from the Caitlyn Karma. Okay, that's 3 plates gone. Well, he is going to ult. We'll see how they outplay this. The shield is down.
Missing flash heals, but he's actually just gonna die. He's absolutely dead. The Karma is out for the count.
I was wrong. They just completely blasted Karma out of existence.
It might have been off the early lane state.
However, you know, we've been mainly focusing on the Caitlyn taking down this turret. Remind you, don't get extra gold for first turret gold anymore. So that's not going to be, 700 gold, it's 400 instead. Test for a number of things.
Grubs set 2 just spawned. TT here in force, but JDG want to contest. Teleporting into mid lane, set up on a flank. Gets a 5-point strike on Missing, who trades back with a Mantra Q.
That's good.
E away, still going to be a big chunk on a setup with flashes over the wall. Now on the other side, Missing's been jumped on. Scout goes in, the Fate Seal is okay, but not exactly everything he was looking for. Now the Galio comes in with a hero's entrance, and Scout had to back away. Arla, very deep. Shun flashing up the back of the Fit. Big Bramble smash back. Arla healed up and shielded by a huge Defiant. Trying to ult out! Just about escaping a TT. They lose a member. But on the other side, JDG will claim at least 2 of the Grubs and get a kill. That was wild as a fight.
It's wild, but I actually think...
There was some nice moves again away from the vibe, but there are better ways you could have played that. And it does come at a cost of a fair amount of summoners and flashes on both sides, but I'll note Pays has kept both as his. Yeah. And that could prove really problematic in the times to come.
Distinct Q from Leona. Herald's now being started up, and we'll see whether setup can have a good fight, as he's currently in top lane.
Arla's got a good angle here for an ult. The Vi doing Grubs right now. There's a ward in the back of the pit. We'll be able to come on over. The cease and desist available. Big chunk of the Hoya who stepped on a trap. Just out of vision. Throws down another control ward. Needs to be very wary of those traps. Down 2,000 HP. This is going to be a bit messy. Shun to the backline, steals the Herald. And then set up onto the backline. Gets the Galio on top, but there's a cease and desist on top of that. Akali is not safe. Big Grand Starfall, but it's immediately onto a trap. Trying to get to a back. It's the shield from the Karma. Stop base one getting the kill. Hoya dies while 1xN desperately trying to run. Ultra Shock later. At least gets the Yone, but there's still an ace in the hole available. Shun gets another 4 for 1. Those Karma shields were ridiculous. And that trap placement.
Pays and Missing have absolutely ran this fight. And yeah, we talked about this mechanic a bit earlier. If you Pantheon ult too close to Caitlyn, the spear shows where he's going to land. You put the trap there, you can't actually play it out.
Overstepping again. We've seen this a little bit from this player. He oversteps on vision.
Look, Dragon is going down, and Hoya, man, you can't walk up.
Oh, Daisy survives! And 1xN gets the kill on the Vi. Get the W to try and stop this Akali getting value. The Fate Seal just wide wild growth onto the Akali, keeps him alive. And the Soul Rebinding will not have enough. Damage proc to kill there.
I actually think Scout saves the Dragon, though, with that. He trades his HP. Oh, Pays.
Oh, trying to go to the backline, but there's a trap in the way that he's just about enraged. No, the trap! Pays stays alive. This Caitlyn is foul. And they have to leave it. They will get soul point off this.
Pays has ult. He's channeling it, and it's blocked by the Galio. Pays is having a monster game on the Caitlyn. 3-0-3 without necessarily even getting to play the 2v2 in the laning phase. But he's playing it so well coming through. His amount of raw AD is absolutely absurd at this point. And TT, and particularly Hoya, has very much misjudged the damage that this Caitlyn can put out.
Yep, and they're going to have to give up that now. That's salt point. Second item just got completed for Zeri. That's great news, but it's still a very scary Caitlyn who is managing this front line with class. Let's have a look again. Bots to keep people alive last time.
Well, are JDG going to contest?
No.
No, it looks like they're not there. So, we have seen a bit of this from JDG. JDG Weibo, great series to go do your homework on this particular phenomena. Trading Atakan. In a turret going over towards Scout individually. And also in the mid lane too. So JDG say, okay, you get the Atakan, we will get 2 inner turrets. That's good goal. We just get ourselves another, and, well, potentially Ben and the Shy and other names like that, right? I mean, I know some people are like, oh wow, what a sneak, the Shy's in there. Sure, he's actually playing quite well right now. Atakan, 46 seconds. Are we going to see a play forced over? Scout uses the E.
Here comes the turnaround though as Nature's Grasp comes on forwards. The wild growth on the base will not keep people alive. They've still got the withdrawals to work with. The polymorph comes down to Shun. He's trying to flash away Scout to the backline, gets some value, but I think he will just die. Does so. Withdrawals still keep popping as they lose multiple members backwards. 25 seconds on Feather. They lose every Atakan in trade for just one.
That is 1,000 gold over because it's 200 gold each on 5. And JDG lose 1 kill. That is a bad Atakan trade, folks. As once again,
you're coming through a single angle versus a Maokai Vi. I don't know how easy it's going to be. And the Karma as well. The shields have prevented the particulars Pantheon from being as threatening. Went to jump on Praise, gets the cleanse, gets a flash. And they stay alive, but they do get something there.
Boy, is that, but I mean, Beitron, I really don't know what he's doing with the Flash E empowered instead of the Flash W. Has to ult out and it's stopped. Hoya will potentially go straight down. His E interrupted as well. TT had a difficult approach to the Dragon.
Hang on, big taunt. They can try and get something more missing. Had to flash away. They're going to jump onto Pace. Fate Sealed is superb onto Satab, who will not find an angle out. Lands an E. Look for the R2. Gets missing. Ale trying to keep onto 1xn. Flashes forward. 1xn hops over the wall. Just about alive. The Ultra Shock Laser buys some time, but a knock up over the wall with the Q3. Mortal Steel does its work, and TT run to try and get Pace and cannot do it.
Scout and Pace combo up so magnificently well in this fight. They will earn themselves a Hex Soul. They'll be able to recall and go up towards the Baron as well. TT fumble the approach. It was a difficult one. I'm not going to begrudge them that, but they really misplay around some crucial engaged timings. Beitron already at this point fails his flash combo. Hoya cancel out of his ult. Really watch what happens here. He goes too close towards the Caitlyn. Setup flashes forward, immediately into a knockup, immediately into the ult, and Pace ends up living. Fantastic peel work from Scout. Playing as an AD carry in the team fights than TT across the grand majority of the series.
I agree. And now we're in a position as well where, yeah, we've seen a few oversteps from Missing. And Shun had a very bad game too, but 2 of our people on Fraud Watch here, on the whole, much better series again. Especially, I think Shun in particular, from ahead here in a great position. Beitron struggling to find value on the Pantheon. Gonna look for an all-in here. There's the trap straight again. And they finally get the E out, but he's just gonna jump on this Pantheon. Setup looking for a flank, though. Gonna try and go into Pace, but again, Wild Growth. Decent angle. The Galliol afterwards. Still not gonna quite be able to Pace. Does not quite die. Missing does. Setup goes golden R2's away. And everyone just about level now. Scout with the flank angle. Looking to go on top of everyone. He gets Polymorph for a moment, but they just can't kill this Caitlyn.
They can't. Shun gets a kill with the splash damage from his E onto someone behind his target. Sat there at 7-1 and 8. JDG had a bit of a stumble, but will walk away clearly the better team.
That they are. It is particularly in games 1, games 4. JDG all the way. Credit to Thunder Talk for playing in the games 2 and 3, but they just don't quite have it in them quite yet. I'll go down below.